What up? 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 Ah. Shout out to Poppy, man. I went to see Poppy. I went to see Poppy. Shout out to Poppy, man. Yeah. Shout out to Poppy.
Machucalo, 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 machucalo,
Machucalo, machucalo, machucalo.
machucalo, 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 machucalo. Tá cruzado, 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 tá cruzado. Tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado. E dice: machucalo, machucalo,
Machucalo.
machucalo, 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 machucalo. Pedro, que lo baile Pedro,
Pero,
que lo baile Pedro, Pedro, que lo baile Pedro, Pedro, que lo baile Pedro. Kuliki takati,
kuliki takati, kuliki takati, kuliki takati.
kuliki taka,
Kuliki taka,
kuliki taka.
kuliki taka. I know about that.
Para.
Hey.
Tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado. Tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado, tá cruzado. Dale una vueltecita más, vámonos de una vez. Kuliki takati,
Kuliki taka, kuliki takati, kuliki takati.
kuliki taka, kuliki taka, kuliki taka, kuliki taka.
See, y'all know nothing about that. Come on, man. Shout out to Poppy, man. Shout out to Poppy. Cut this rug off of my face, man. Oh. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Come on, man. We have to do Kaliki Taka for that. Kaliki Taka T. All right, where's all my stuff at, though? Damn, I don't see nothing. All right, there we go. Pero. All right, so I got that. One more of those. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. All right, there we go. All right. Let me open up this chat real quick, see where I'm at. All right, y'all make sure y'all like the video, please, when y'all come on. Let me throw this IG on. Kuliki Takati. Yeah, that's my shit. All right, here we go. Yep, here we go. All right, IG, we back. All right, so we get on IG now. Hopefully people got notifications and all that good stuff. 255 I did not see. I was setting up Instagram just now. Damon, you on the EU, right? I didn't see that. All right, let's see who's in the building. Shahara's in the building. Damon is here. Jelani's here. Oh, you got the notification today, huh? Damon said, thanks for church this morning. Melody said, what's up, waiters? Yeah. What's up? She said, what Poppy do? Poppy removed the rug. He removed my carpet, helped me lose about 10 pounds. Janine said, damn, I got to get a haircut now. Yeah, hell yeah. What? Poppy called me. He was like, yo. I was like, you coming? I was like, hell yeah. She said, we got our clean cut guy back. Yay. Damon said, black people in America come up with some crazy dance move to dance to this. Oh, shit. Yeah, the caliente heat. Hell yeah. Isaac. Let me see what Isaac talking about. I don't even know what language that is, Isaac. What language is that? Oh, you coming on being a little disrespectful, huh? Isaac being a little disrespectful with his verbiage. He had to put it in another language. All right, Isaac. All right. Isaac you better relax, man. You better relax. Feeling fresh as fuck. Hell yeah, I'm feeling fresh. What? I feel literally I feel lighter. Head does have weight to it, you know. You walking around with it. It surely does. She said Poppy so alive and said, nah, that ain't it. I see Shahar starting off early today. You get one for that. She said that's why he hit me up. Jelani said, look, Portuguese. He said he Brazilian. All right, Isaac, when you write in English, if you got something to say. Write in English. Me reading and writing in English in here. He says, I'm not understanding anything. KKKK. What do that mean when people say that? I'm hearing that more and more often. KKKK. Is that KKKK like that? Or is that some other shit? All right, hold on. I'm looking at this EU now. Let's see how this thing's moving around. I think it's still doing too much. Yeah, it's still doing a bit much, Damon. It ain't there yet. If it's not a laugh, I don't know what it means. Okay. Brazilians use that a lot? Oh, it's a laugh? Oh, okay. So Isaac is laughing. First thing he said was something kind of ill. Let me see the second thing he said. Let me see what he said next. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, he said any Brazilian in here. All right. And maybe I mistranslated the first thing he said. But it looked like it said something crazy. He originally said that? The very first thing? Nah. Very first thing he said was something else. I'm gonna find out though. Thanks to my trusted Google source. Maybe this is lost in translation. Says putts. Says putts and then random. But the first thing that came up was something else. So, maybe that was me then. My bad. My apology. I thought you was coming on talking crazy, Isaac. My bad. My bad. That's my fault. Yeah, I'm using Google Translator too. So we here. Oh man. But Isaac, we talk about trading here. That's what we do here. That's what we do. Trading, man. Trading the markets. Oh, well, actually, which brings me to the topics before I start talking about a whole bunch of other shit. Why trading is a lifelong skill once you have it. Why trading is a lifelong skill once you have it. But before we do that, Kaliki Taka though. A little bit more of that. Come on.
Dale una vueltecita más, vámonos de una vez. Culiqui tacatín, culiqui tacatá, culiqui tacatín, culiqui tacatín,
Oh, shout out to Poppy, man. Shout out to Poppy. Oh shit. That's for everybody on IG that missed it. Torre, what's good, man? Leaky Taka, damn it. Isaac, you like that? Well, no, Isaac said he's Brazilian. I think your music is a little different, right? Oh, thank you, Waddell. Pilly said Mark had to get rid of the bed. He can finally breathe now. You're coming with the post bed jokes now. All right. Isaac, no, not on the stock exchange. We trade on. We trade in the Forex market, but there's a platform called NADEX that we use. That we trade binary options on. Binary options is different than like everything. So it's not Forex. It's also not the stock market. So it's a little different. But it is trading nevertheless. Y'all's a trip. Miranda, what's up? Está bien. ¿Y tú? So we got the Latino vibe flowing today. I'm telling y'all, man. We gotta bring it back. Must we bring it back? Kaliki Taka? Let's bring it back one more time. One more time. Hey. Kuliki Daka. Kuliki Daka. All right. That's the last one. That's the last one. I promise. Oh shit. Look, Adele was gassing it too. She said, one more time. She said somebody screenshot it so we can hit him with the before and after. Oh shit. She said she going to IG to get a closer look. Yeah, y'all crazy. Y'all had your window of opportunity to roast me. I let y'all get at me. When I was in the bid life, I was letting y'all get at me. I gave you a carte blanche for like 3 days. She said you shake it like a soul shaker or a Polaroid. Oh shit. Topic is why trading is a lifelong skill once you have it. Yes, indeed. Yes, crispy like Forster Krispies. Let me see what the last thing he said. Yeah, I think he just called us idiots. Oh, shit. Yo, I'm not even joking. He just called us a bunch of idiots. Oh shit. Look, I'm gonna let y'all see it. Watch. Yes, he did. He said y'all are idiots. Look. See it? Oh shit. Damn, Isaac. He's like, listen, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all a bunch of idiots. Damn, I should have bought some popcorn. Adele is on deck. Jay Carly always on deck. They ready. He said he Brazilian. He wanted me to speak a word in Portuguese greeting the Brazilian. Well, Isaac, before I do that, did you just call us a bunch of idiots? Let me just confirm that. Did you call us idiots? I'm just I need to know. Did you just call us idiots? He like, listen, I want you to shout out my people. He's like, I want you to shout my whole country out. What's up, Shahar over here double dipping? Damon said, you ain't ready for the smoking here. He said, it's not CBD either. Yeah, I don't know. Isaac kind of lost me. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure. He lost me. First thing I thought he said was a putz. That's the very first thing I thought he said. But then I realized maybe I lost it in translation a little bit. But then he clearly said idiots. So there's only one meaning behind idiots, right? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like Jelani said, he's not making fun of us. Maybe he was saying like funny, like that's funny. Maybe that's what he was trying to get at. I don't know. Damon said, release the Kraken. Oh shit. Well, he had an S on the end, which is plural. So he called us idiots. So you should be offended too, Peleus. No, but Jelani said he's not making fun of us. So Jelani, you think that he just like he's not understanding how to say stuff? Jelani trying to save him. He tried to help him. He's tried. David said, how you know this guy? Oh, he said, this how you know that you're doing your job. All the haters are coming. Yeah, we ain't have haters in here in a minute. Seemed like about a week and a half. Oh, well, thank you, Shahara. I'm glad it meets your approval. She said, Poppy lined you up good. I have no complaints. Carry on. Thank you, Shahara. Thank you. Yeah, he definitely playing Save a Homie. Exactly. Yup. Oh, man. Wow. Damon said, ain't no Google Translate for idiots. And then he has his own comment after that, which I'll just leave right there for now. Because that's like, hey, that's smoke. Jelani says something about hairy father. I'm lost now. He says say hello to my father. And then, is that what that word means? Hairy? Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm gonna leave Isaac alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Isaac might be so lost he don't even know what smoke is. He don't even know what we're talking about. Oh man. What's up, Adele? She said back to normal. Skin is glistening. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I had to get the re-up. I couldn't take it no more. Couldn't take it no more. At first I was gonna wait. I was gonna try to wait a little long, but I'm like, why? And then he called me. He was like, hey, what's up? I'm here. Because Actually, he was actually still grinding during the lockdown, but I didn't want to move like that. I didn't like he was dealing with too many people coming to his house and that type of stuff. He was dealing with too much of that, so I didn't want to do that. Because this, like this was during the time when it was peaking here. So he was like, people was telling him they gonna take the bus to his house. He was like, no, don't take the bus here. Because you get on the bus and you on the bus exposed to other people. No. I was like, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait till all this shit get back and he get back in the shop. Then I'll go. And made his toes curl. Yes, exactly. Shahaba said she got an appointment tomorrow afternoon at the nail salon. So when it's time, it's time. Yep. Just patience. She said, got to shout out the top lip. We ain't seen them in a minute. That was a good one. You get one for that. She said, we ain't seen my man top lip in a minute. Oh, man. Paley said, my bank isn't an idiot. Walker, what's up? Jay Carly said he ain't answer none of my questions in his language. Damon said, try to save him on this one. Johnny Cochran can't defend this fuckery. No, not at all. Especially not the pillowcase comment. That was hard. Paley said, idiot is nice in his world. Jay Carly said, she's done. Jelani said, I used to date a Brazilian, so some is making sense and some ain't. Jay Carly is not for the fuck shit. Oh yeah, the dude. Yeah, somebody hacked, well, not hacked, but they used her profile picture, right? You told it. Adele, Jay Carly told you about that? Somebody straight took your profile picture and was acting like that was you, but clearly was not. Like that shit is corny. I don't understand that. I don't understand that shit at all. And then they be so stupid, they'll do that and then they'll hit up your friends. And as soon as somebody talks to you, they know that that's not you. Yeah, just be doing dumb shit. Damon said in the parallel universe, idiot means pal. Morgan said, you were so close to being qualified to rewrite the 10 Commandments and talk with the burning bush. Yo, JP, what up? Paley said, Rick Voss is no longer here. Oh, shit. Now that's funny. All of that was funny. Wow. That was funny. Jay Carly sent me something. Hold up. What she sent me? Yeah, Jay Carly be ready. She be on deck. Where's it at? Let me see. Yeah, Jay Carly is funny. He said, it's for the haters right here. Oh shit. That's for anybody that is even thinking about trying it today. There you go. There you have it. Said I bet you won't. Yep. Yo, funny. That Rick Ross deserved 3 shots. Oh shit. How many I gave? What I gave him? 2? I gave you 2 Peleus for that? Here, I give you 5. There you go. 3 more. That's 5. That shit was funny. He said and a grunt. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what it is. Right, they trying to act, but it's stupid because they try to act like they're you, but your friends know you. They know that that's not you. Just the dumb shit that they be saying. They be trying to scam you into something, saying retarded shit that you would never say. Stupid. I forgot how do Rick Ross Grant go? How do his grunt go? Oh, no, no, that's not it. I forgot how his shit go. I need to hear his song where he grunting in it. What song is he grunting in? Lottie said all of them. Oh shit! Hold up. Why I can't remember his grunt though? Hold up. Let me see if he does it in Aston Martin. Cause I don't know why I'm thinking about Biggie. I don't know why. Like I'm doing Biggie in my head, and I do the grunt pretty good too. Rick Ross shit. Hold up. Let me see something.
That's my car. That's my car. Ooh. That's my
Huh. That's it. Okay, that's his grunt. Huh. That's his shit. All right. You're funny. You got me over here chasing the grunt. He said all of his songs, he stay grunting. That's what it is, right? He says, yeah, I don't think that's a grunt. I think he breathing. Yeah, talk about he grunting. I think he's actually trying to take a breath. So did we ever talk about the topic? I don't even think we've discussed the topic yet. This is how much shenanigans goes on here. We didn't even talk about the topic at all since we've been on here. We've been on here doing Kaliki Taka, grunting, and speaking Portuguese and Brazilian. What the hell was I about to do? I was about to do something. Okay, so I did that. Looking at the market right now. Euro dollar. Damn, the euro look like it's trying to tighten up. Trying. It's trying to tighten up. It's trying to tighten up. All right, so it's kind of like at the beginning of tightening now, from what I'm seeing. And what time is it? 3:30. All right, so we got like an hour and change left. So we'll see what it do. And y'all are watching your markets, right? Do y'all be recording? Well, I know some of you do because y'all send me videos, but yo, it's like mad people hit me on Facebook. What is this? It's like a scam season or something. Like it's shenanigans season or some shit. All right, let me ignore all of that because I'm like, what? Like, where did this come from? This really the first time I checked Messenger today. Really, I'm seeing it's like mad messages in here from random people, not talking about nothing. All right, she said wheezing. Yeah, Rick Ross be wheezing. Yes, he do. That's his shit. He be like, huh. I'm telling you, he breathing. Huh. It almost sounds like an old dog barking that can't bark no more. That's what it should sound like. Huh. Every day I'm hustling. Huh. He said it's a little different right now since he lost some weight. Yeah, now his shit is. He lost a little bit of poundage. Yeah, some people look better fat. It's funny. I've always said that, like, some people, when they lose weight, they look funny. Some people look better bigger. Go figure. She said he looked better fat minus the titties. Oh shit. The admin's where? On this? Walker said Al Sharpton need to get back in them buffets. Yo, Sharpton look like a bobblehead, right? His shit don't look normal at all. Like he look crazy. He got a big ass head on a little body. It's like a bobblehead. Torre said he got a lot of weird names in Messenger too. It's weird. Yeah, like, and it's like an influx of messages. Like, just weird. So I see Isaac is still here. What is Isaac talking about now? Isaac, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Hold on, let me see something. He says wrong. Torto is wrong. What's wrong? What's wrong, Isaac? Question is, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Pillar said he calling us more names. He said, like that right there, what that mean? Kazam, some shit. Kwazam. Kuzam. Let me see what that means. What do that mean? What does it mean? That shit don't mean nothing. Shit has no meaning in English. Okay. It says it's a club. All right, Isaac, you totally lost me, bro. And he keep asking if anybody speak Portuguese here. No, this is no. All right, this is the last one I'm gonna let through. I still don't know what you're talking about though. Look, I'm gonna look up the meaning of this last one, and if I don't understand Isaac, he said I traced your crown. What I think is going on, I don't think Isaac know how to speak Portuguese well, or Brazilian, whatever he speak. He don't know how to talk in his own language properly. So when he tries to say something in English, it's messed up in his language first. So then the translations sound crazy. I'll trace your crown, grinding wheel. What? That's what them words mean in English. I traced your crown and grinding wheel. And then he laughs in between. All right. Totally lost. Totally lost. I need a song for this. I need a song for this moment right now. Look, this I don't even know what this is. that's hard. Oh shit. Look, I can't even randomly pick some corny whack shit. My random shit was hard. Let's hear it. That's how you do. You talk shit after you do something. Yo, Isaac is still going on. All right, I'm done. I can't translate no more, man. I'm finished. All right, Miranda. Let me take a look back at the markets now. Let's see what the markets are doing. All right, so did we ever get on topic? No, we did not. So the topic is why trading is a lifelong skill once you have it. This is actually a good topic. Why trading is a lifelong skill once you have it. He said problema is problem, so he probably saying no problem. He said that he is saying something. Okay, but we don't understand what he's saying. Right, like we don't, he's not making sense with what he's trying to say. He's still doing it. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all try to figure it out. Yeah, I'm looking at the market right now. EU is looking real good. So trading being a lifelong skill. So Palea says because you have to continue to work on yourself to keep it. 100%. Walker said because once you have the skill, you'll always have access to capital. Come on. Yeah, see, we got to get shots going right now. We need shots. We need the shots to go. Once you have the skill, you'll always have access to capital. Amen. Amen. See, trading is not your average, typical occupation. And this is why it's one of the reasons that I'm very passionate about helping to bring other people into this industry. Anybody can do it, although everybody won't do it. This we know. Anybody can do it. Everybody won't do it. The same way everybody won't do anything. Make sense? It's like if anyone can do it, it means that it's something that people have access to learn, but your desire to want the freedom that comes from it and with it is going to determine whether or not you commit to actually getting it. And that's why I'm saying it's a lifelong skill once you have it. So now, if you look at things from that aspect of it, like, wait, this is actually something I'm always be able to do. Yeah. So now compare that to everything else. Compare a lifelong skill, just like Walker said, that is giving you access to capital. A lifelong skill that allows you to be in position to do that. I don't really think that there's anything else that you can compare that to, because whatever you try to make a comparison to when it comes to what we do is not a fair one. It's like a fight. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. You really can't make no other comparison to what we're doing. Bow. Look at that. We're going to get a shot off for that right there. He said, even during a pandemic. See, this is what I enjoy. I like to talk about what we do because it's been and continues to be proven. Now, the journey that you get on to actually achieve the skill and to acquire the skill set, that's the journey and the path that you're on. That's what takes time. That's what requires the commitment. But understand and make no mistake about it that if you're on the path to achieve this, you will, period. It's only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. This EU is looking real good, man. EU is looking real good. Y'all give me a sec. I want to see how this is looking going into the end of this binary. It's nice and tight. Here go YouTube acting up. Damon, you saw that one? Nice. 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 See, and like this is what I mean. Like, see, so you see, like, let's just use me and Damon as an example now. Me and him, we're two people watching one market right now. We're looking at the same market. He has this skill set and continues to elevate in the skill set. He brought my attention to the pair when I was talking earlier. He said, yo, did you see this? Did you see this? Did you see the 1250? How does he know what to look for? How does he know what he's looking at? This is the skill set. So what that means is that he's funny. He said, after all that, he said, what's your name? Wow. He said he's in the Echo Valley. What's that? You saying to block him? Well, what is Echo Valley? He said that means ass. J. Carl, you saying to block him? Is that what you're saying? Okie dokie. Okay, Isaac. See you later, brother. All right, so yeah, see, it's that easy to get blocked in here. I don't even know why, but she said to block him, so he's blocked. Like, that's how easy it is to get blocked in here. So y'all need to relax. You come in here, don't come in here with bullshit and distracting us when we talking about real shit. Okay? So yeah, the skill set is what allows every one of us to be in position to know what it is that the market's doing. And then to be able to respond accordingly. That is a lifelong skill. You got to understand, like, it's like being in a group and you a surgeon and you in a group with other surgeons and what y'all talk about and everything that y'all have discussions and dialogues about make you better at surgery. Everything that y'all talk about is something that you experience as a surgeon. And the more that you're talking, you share ideas, the better that you become. It's kind of like that. So that's how we grow. Like we grow collectively because the training is nonstop, because the market is nonstop. It's kind of like feeling like there's an end to what you do when there isn't one. It's just like if you're a champion, right? If you're a champion in whatever you are doing, right? And you want to continue to be the champ, how do you do that? If you want to continue to be the best, you have to continue to do what made you the best in the first place. You never stop doing what made you the best. And that's the part right there that people don't be understanding all the time. It's like you never stop that part. So the very thing that makes you great at what you're doing is what you always should be doing. And that's how the skill set remains with you over the lifetime, meaning for life, forever. Like just think about the dynamic of the market. Is the market ever going anywhere? No. So if you know that the market ain't going nowhere, that means that you have to continuously evolve with the market. And as you evolve with the market, because the market's never wrong, and you're staying on the side of the market that allows the market to do what it always does without you trying to force something on it. That's a part of our skill set that we have. Lifelong skill. These are lifelong parts of the same skill set. And you're not going to do nothing but continue to get better and evolve because we don't ever stop training. It's just like getting to the point where we are right now at this moment is as a result of the continuity of training. It's just nonstop. So that's why when people ask certain questions don't make any sense. Oh, well, how long should I train for? What kind of question is that? How long do you want to win for? You're not winning because you grabbed a strategy that works all the time. You're winning because you train in the market, which is always moving and constantly changing and evolving. And you're right there alongside the market all the time in real time, always in line with the market. Instead of over here with your strategy that you're trying to force onto the market to make money with. That's not what we're doing. It's like taking a cap and trying to put a cap on the market. Market don't want a cap. It don't need a cap. It don't want your cap. So instead of you trying to put a cap on the market, grab the market and just hold on and go for the ride. You see what I'm saying? And never let go of it. As soon as you let go, that's when you try to do shit, like put a cap on it. Like, oh, there you go. Let's put this on there. This is going to work. Nah. That's why strategies never work. Like people still have that part confused, which I don't understand. It's like they still are trying to take strategies and signals and all of this dumb shit, and they're trying to make a career out of doing that, and you can't. None of that will work. You're trying to put something on the market, and you can't put anything on the market. The skill set is us holding on to the market forever. We need some shots for that. I got to repeat that. I know this is going to be a clip. The skill set is holding on to the market forever. Yo, man. People look at us funny because we train all the time. Like, you're always training. When do you trade? We trade when the market tells us to. Which means we win. What you doing? Oh, well, I was 5-0 today. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let me come back a little bit. Stacy said, we're serious here. We're learning a skill, a lifelong skill. J. Carly, boom. Damon, now on to our regular scheduled programming. Come on, man. It happens fast, too. Melanie said he interrupting the flow. He was trying to. Lisa said no trolls allowed. Damon, Denzel Washington seen on training day. Boom, just like that. Yep. Jelani said, pass, Isaac. What that mean? Goodbye? Paley said, remember your skill is your wealth. So if you keep that, you keep wealth. Your journey is patience. In the process, you have patience. You see skill. Hard. Stacy said, train forever. Yep. Damon said, shots fired. Mark, that deserves a shot. How long should I train for? Well, how long do you want to win for? Yeah, we're going to get that too. Damon said, market has no caps. No cap. Bang. Shit. J. Carly said, knew that Chris was going to shine through. She said, and yes, I'm thirsty for the shots. Oh, deuced them. Peace, Isaac. Peace and love, brother. Peace and love. Peace be unto thee. Envy, what's happening? Walker said, as far as I know, Warren Buffett still studies the market today. So there's that. We'll give one up for Warren. We'll give one up for Warren, definitely. Damon said, right, he trains forever. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you know, so it's kind of like it's an absurdity. It's literally absurd to not realize that in order for you to succeed in trading, you have to succeed in training first. It's absurd to not think that. Everybody can trade. Anybody can trade. You can trade all day. Feel free. But you know what? You already know what I'm going to say. We not here to trade. We're not here for that. I don't want to be doing what everybody else is doing. Everybody trades. People are trading. We ain't here to, we're not here to trade. We only here for one thing. To win. That's it. Nada más. Nothing more than that. Jelani said, so even if the platform changed, you can still apply the skill to the market because you have it. No matter what platform it is. Come on, Jelani. David said he's studying you, Mark. Lisa says skill is yours forever. Yep. David said, let me find out Warren Buffett watching TeamAlliance on the slick. We'll give him 2 in case he is. Here you go, Warren. Man, Damon said 1-0 forever. Lisa said, just got to keep your skills sharp. That's it. That's how we move, man. That's how we move. Oh, yeah, a battle rap Don DeMarco. If I find that, I use that a couple of times. Let's see if I can find that. Let's see if I can find that. I know it's on YouTube. It's on there. It gotta be. I found it already. Found it already. There it is. TA. Oh shit. Y'all got Jay Carly hyped. Jelani said it's like when someone says that a person that has when a person has that it factor. Like they have that it that can't be explained, but they have it. It's us and TA with the it factor being the skill. We're gonna do the double on that. 2 shots and a Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Yeah. As I let it off, IG ends. All right, so we got 1 hour in on IG. Yeah. All right, let me come back on. All right, IG's back up. All right. Okay. Wow. Kasim, what's happening? So Kasim said, what's good? It's crazy. I found your videos exactly when the market started chopping my head off. And I started to realize I need focus on my patience and discipline. Nice. Yeah, you're definitely in the right place. Jay Carly said, better late than never. Lottie says, it's going to be in my head all day. Don DeMarco. Adele opening up the doors of the church. You gonna open up these doors?
The Lord is my shepherd,
Woo!
and I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And all of your troubles,
All your troubles.
everything that you've been going through,
What?
God said to tell you, you're about to come out. Yes, you are.
You about to come out. Let's go. And we need another Don DeMarco. So on top of that.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, I know people be bugging out when they hit the live stream. They be like, what is this? They be like, where am I? So Kasim said, facts, it's crazy how the universe works. The experience humbled me. I'm grateful. Absolutely. Damon, we need to hear your testimony in front of the church so you can get a TA anointing in the name of NADEX. Kasim said he's from France, used to live in New York, but now live in Texas. Okay. So, Kasim, you mean you were born in France? Wow, that's interesting. It does. So we about to bless you with that TA holy oil. Adela's assistant pastor. Y'all are crazy. Yes, yes. Torre said history, witnessing greatness. Yes, sir. Jelani says it's going to be a bake sale after service. With the proceeds going to the building fund. Brownies and cupcakes, yes. Kasim said, I've been trading for 6 months. I was doing great until I started to rush things up and the market chopped my head off. Yep, as it does everybody. Damon said, we don't get our heads chopped off. We dodge all of them like Floyd Mayweather. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Kasim said he live in Austin. Damon said, we like a turtle if you want to use an animal analogy. Yes, absolutely. Damon said, New York City and France expensive as hell. Kasim got smart. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. He said he was born and raised in Paris. Wow. That's interesting. That's kind of ill right there, Kasim. Ah, oui, oui. Viva la France. How my French accent sound, Kasim? He's like, nah, that's garbage, man. Relax. He's like, relax. Oh, Damon said, Houston, where all the work at in Texas and Dallas. Okay, Jelani's weird that it's June. I haven't been in Houston yet. David said the building fund to take 20 years to fund. Fried chicken will be served as well from Deacon Ernest. Yeah, y'all are nuts. Torre said he's so ready to be a professional waiter. That was hard last night. That was hard. That was hard. Damon, there's a lot of French in Texas because of the Creole heritage from Louisiana. Kasim said I sound great. He said he thought I was French for a second. I know he ain't telling me the truth, but it sound good. He get a shot for that. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Damon said they speak broken French in Louisiana and Houston. the flattery is real. Yeah, that's funny. Paley says, yeah, remember a Y doesn't have a cap on it. Indeed. Lisa said, come to Cafe NADEX and get your weight on. That was hard yesterday. That was hard. I think I'm going to listen to that again today. Jelani said, grandparents born in Louisiana moved to Texas. Adele said, Geechee. Uh-huh. Yep, I definitely got Geechee family down south. Yes, I do. I don't know what they be saying half the time. They be like, every day like Christmas. Be like, what? What you just said? Even my grandmother was kind of Geechee too. Like, she used to be like, what's she name? She used to be talking like that all the time. Like, what's she name? And I'd be like, what? She's asking what's her name. And but that's how she used to say it. What's your name? I should be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, hardcore country folks be having all type of broken dialects. Yeah, the Carolinas. Yep. Yeah, definitely Carolinas. Yes, indeed. My grandmother's mother was mixed with, I think, either Iroquois or Cherokee Indian and something else. Like, I think it was that on her mother's side. Yeah, like her mother was, one of them was like straight Iroquois or Cherokee Indian, and then my grandmother's mother was a child of her, but she was married to a black man, like that was just straight African, that was brought here. And when they got married and they had kids, my grandmother's mother was like one of 15 kids. My grandmother was like one of 19 kids. So they used to be having mad kids. Like at that time, they used to, like that's what they used to do, just have kids. Yeah, but anyway, you guys trade Forex or any market? We trade NADEX. Actually, NADEX is a specific platform that uses the Forex markets, and we trade binaries on the NADEX platform. So binaries are a very specific instrument that you can trade with Forex as the underlying market for the binary. So that's what we do. Yeah, it's definitely a niche market, and it's definitely a very powerful, profitable platform that you can use when you have the right skill set and you apply it there. Like binaries are probably the easiest instrument that you can trade. And I'm saying that because it's a very simple decision, and the way that your trades are set up is predetermined. Like, so when you set your trade up, it's like it's already predetermined as much as far as whether you're gonna make money or lose money. Like you know right away. It's only like these are 5-minute binaries that we trade. So when you take your trade, it's like it's go time. If you know what you're doing in the market, you really can just be consistently profitable. Like just win your trades, because binaries make it easy and make it possible for you to do that over and over again. Also, it lets you scale up. That's another important part of what NADEX allows us to do. NADEX allows us to scale up the size of the trades. So just to put that in perspective, when you look at a trade that you take, the trade is the same regardless of the size of the contracts that you have on the trade. You understand what I'm saying? Whether you trade in one contract, 50 contracts, 100 contracts, 200 contracts, it's the same trade that you're taking. So your understanding of the market and then how it relates to the trade that you're taking at the time, that's the most important thing. That's the most important part. It has nothing to do with the size of the trade that you're taking. Like people think, oh, well, the bigger the trades are that you're taking, the more risk there is. No, that's definitely not true. Oh, some of y'all ain't like the video too, about 9 of y'all. You'll make sure that you hit the like button, please. The size of the trade has nothing to do with the trade. How big the trade is has nothing to do with the trade. Your understanding of the market has everything to do with the trade. You see? So the same trade or the same way that you trade with one contract should be the same thing that you're doing when you're trading with 100 contracts. That's why you should know what you're doing before you start trading. Because otherwise it just becomes this thing of luck and chance, if that makes sense. Take anybody and take a coin. And when you flip the coin, there's only heads or tails that's going to come out. So you either going to be right or wrong about what you chose. If you say, all right, tails, you flip it, tails. All right, I won. What you got this time? Tails. Flip it again. It's tails. You can do that however many times tails come out. But you don't know why tails is coming out. You don't know why. Why do the coin keep flipping the tails? I don't know. I don't know why. But I like tails. You understand what I'm saying? So we turn that whole principle around. We don't flip the coin at all. What do? We become the coin. Here we go. We become the damn coin. We become the coin. So that way it don't matter what the outcome is. We win. See, because we're never going to go against the market. The market is the coin. Everything we do is in line with the market. Our knowledge base and understanding is the market, not heads or tails. Most people are picking heads or tails, hoping that they're right. We become the coin. It don't matter which one it lands on. See, TA is on some, we on another level, man. It's different over here. It's different. Mina, do you trade out the money? No. Easy, what's happening? No, Mina, we don't trade out the money. The trades that we take are in the money trades. Out the money is very difficult to navigate because it requires that the market moves in order for you to win your trade. What makes out the money a low risk trade is the fact that the price is not in position relative to your strike. It's out of position. That's why it's out of the money. That's why the risk is so low on the trade. In other words, the cost of you taking that trade, you might pay $20, but you can make 80. But in order to make 80, the market has to move to the other side of the strike that you selected. You understand? So now, by you trading out the money, it requires that you look at the market differently because you need the market to move in order to win the trade. Does that make sense? So you don't want to depend on trying to be right about a prediction when you're trading. It makes it very difficult to be consistent. It's difficult for you to navigate the market with any level of consistency if you always are trying to predict where it's going. You understand? So, on the contrary, we don't do that. We don't predict anything. We let the market be what it is. Let the market do what it does. What the market does do for us is it hand delivers us a trade. And when it does, we're going to win the trade, period. So that's what I mean about becoming the coin. So instead of you flipping the coin, hoping that this is one of the times where the market moves in your favor so you can win your trade, we don't do that. We don't rely on that. We rather just not be in the market at all if there's unpredictability of the movement involved. If that makes sense. We don't want to be in the market when it's doing stuff that the market normally does, which is erratic, which does not directly correlate to an actual profitable trade. So this way we don't got to be wishing and hoping. That's what most people do when they trade. They hoping, oh man, I hope this one wins too. Or I won the last one. Hopefully I win this one. Nah, we don't trade like that at all. We're not trading at all until the market decides. That's why patience and discipline are required for the way that we do things. If you wait for the market to deliver, you ain't never going to be wrong because the market ain't never wrong. And there you have it. So that's the difference. That's the difference. But those were good questions. Those were good questions. Oh, on the EU, Melanie? Melanie, you in the EU? Let me take a look at this real quick. And yo, Facebook gets them on. Why do they always do this? What happened to it? All right, let's see if it pulls up. This was 410. Well, what was I doing? I must have been talking. Yeah, I was just talking. This was just now, right? 410. Yeah, that was 8 minutes ago. That's when I first started talking. All right, let's see what this do. Ooh. Oh. Melanie's on it. You'll never find. All right, let's see what it did into the end of it. And while I'm doing that, hold on a second. Let me see something. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me just finish watching it. Okay. No. But, and when I say no, you know why I'm saying no. It's no to the MRMH. Was it ranging? Yes. There was also that burst that you saw. So it's still slightly off. So the answer to the MRMH question is no. But the other components. When you're looking to see the MRMH, you don't want any of that activity going on, period. So remember that, and I know that it's hard to do what I'm describing, but you have to always consciously look at the behavior first and look at the parameters secondary. Okay? So it's like the parameters unfold during the moment of stability. If the stability is not there, then there is no parameters. Does that make sense? In other words, if the stability ain't there, the parameters don't matter. And I'm saying it like that so that you remember the order. All right. And it's hard to do that. It is, because I understand what you're saying. Like, you're like, well, if we would have took it though, then it would have won. But remember that the purpose of MRMH is to actually declare stability being present first. If there's any sign of instability still present, then we can't declare that, right? We always want to make sure that the stability is solid. If the stability is shaky and the setup was there, now we're leaning on our own understanding instead of leaning on what the market is telling us. Look how I just took it back to church real quick. Lean not on your own understanding. Come on now. Correct. Right, and see what Damon is saying. Yeah. It was doing a little too much, but it still was too much. And we talk about this all the time. Almost there is not there yet. Almost there is exactly that. Almost there. We wanted to be there, period. We wanted to be there. And since we've been on, like we've seen multiple binaries that looked stable. We saw stability even before that. When we were looking on earlier, when me and Damon were talking about it, it was stable at that time. So now once it stabilizes, you got a lot of parameters to unfold that. And then that's going to be your MRMH. If the parameters don't unfold because something happened to prevent it from unfolding and being solid, it doesn't matter if it was on the parameter side or on the stability side. The stability side is always the king. So even if the parameters appeared to be solid, it doesn't mean anything if it's not backed up by stability being present. So stability got to back up the parameters. Otherwise, we disregard parameters altogether. Like we won't apply them. It's like trying to apply good parameters at the wrong time. And we don't want the permission slip to be that. We want the permission slip to be boom, like no questions. And as long as we always wait for and allow the market to unfold it that way, we know that our timing is always going to be right. It's only a matter of time before the market gives us that trade. So that's what we wait for. That's it. We never going to jeopardize ourselves or make ourselves vulnerable to the shit that the market could do. Market be doing all type of shit. And we ain't getting caught up in it. Yeah, pricing. Yeah, I saw that, the pricing with the +1. But remember that that's a nuance, because that ain't gonna stop you from getting a fill if the liquidity is there, in spite of that pricing. But even before that, we need to know whether or not the stability is there. Even before that. David says she gonna get saved today. The devil always handing out slaps. The devil loves powder. The devil wears powder. Oh shit. You know why I said that, right? The devil wears powder. The devil wears powder. Oh shit. Devil wears powder. You ready to slap it all over your face too. Damon said fire slaps. Yep. Jay Carly said, my very favorite part of being on TA is watching the elevation of students all the time. You guys may not even realize, but I believe others see it. Absolutely. Melanie thought, I really thought I was through jumping to parameters. Dang it, that's a rookie move. And remember, there's we got a natural tendency to do that. And it's okay. It's all right. Sherry, what's up? Joshy, what's happening? He said devil wears both Prada and slaps with powder. Yo, y'all are nuts. That is hilarious. It makes my heart happy. It makes me very proud to be where we are. We know where we are. Indeed. Indeed. Behavior plus parameter equals solids. Just parameters equals dangerous. Right. Right. Remember that the parameters are there to back up stability. And stability is there to confirm the parameters. When the parameters line up while the market is stable, it's bang, bang, boogie. Like, that's what it is. The great thing about that whole thing is that you see that and it's obvious. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how you want to move. That is how you want to move. Yep. Oh, Irene, let me finish with her. My bad. I forgot about that. My apologies. Where is it? Exchange, Stacy. Um, I'm glancing at the EU now. It's tight. It's not gonna do anything right now, but the way that it is moving now, that's what we want. We want that behavior right there. You know what I'm saying? Like once it does that, and then it positions itself. That's what I'm looking for. Yep. See how it's tight, and you still see that little slight at the end. So you see how it's letting you know that that's still there. That's the same thing that we saw in the one that you sent me, Melanie. But you saw this. You saw it just now. That one was at the very, very end. So you can see how it is progressively making its way towards the end of the binary. Because I think the one that you sent me happened a little sooner than that. So now you're seeing it happen later. We talked about that yesterday too. So you see how the market progressively unfolds also as it's making its way to the stable condition. Sorry about that. Oh man, I forgot. Dag on it. Where's this thing at? Hold on, let me pull this up. Where is it? Damn. Hate when I be forgetting the name. I hate that. Let me try this one. Oh, I can't because he. All right. Never mind. Let me try this one. That's why you gotta keep your your passwords and shit simple. You be forgetting. Alright, that one will work. I'll leave that one up then. Okay. EU tight, tight. Tightity tight, tight. Like it's hugging right now with the where it's positioned. It's hugging it, hugging it, hugging it, hugging it. But that behavior is nice. That's awesomeness right there. That's awesome. All right. Okay, we come back over here. She said all this NADEX drug talk, he hit us with the bang bang boogie. Paley says, my biggest problem is not seeing the market. I'm over that hump. It's contract sizes I have to worry about. Yeah, and it's just emotional attachment that you have to the numbers. And Torre says, story of my life. Jay Carly, and that's what you were talking about on training last night, all the lights. Yes. Kasim, do you have any advice for people working a 9 to 5 while trading? When you say advice, what you mean? Like what type of advice do you mean? Kasim. Jay Carly responded to that. She said, train every spare second so when you have time to be on the market, you'll be ready. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and I wanted more context for when you said advice. I'm not sure like what you meant specifically. But her response is what my response would be if that's the context that you were referring to. Damon said, Mark, how long did it take you to realize that you need to trade with the market instead of just trading based on how you think it's gonna move? I learned that everywhere that I traded on NADEX, because I didn't understand the correlation yet. Like when I first got on the platform, I didn't understand the correlation between the binaries and the market. Like it took me time to understand what the indicative was. I didn't understand it at first. Because I'm like, well, this is one number. But then when we looking at Forex prices for the same market, it's two numbers. It's the bid and the offer. So it took me time just to comprehend that part. So as time went by, I did more research into what the indicative price even meant. And that's when I came to realize, I'm like, oh, this is an average. This is actually averaging out the bid and the ask in the real open market to make this indicative price be one number. And then I realized, okay, so if that's the case, they're using probably more than one feed to determine the average because they're taking prices from various sources in the open market to come to the one indicative price for that average. So once I realized that, I was like, all right, so the key to this is understanding the indicative, because the indicative is deciding who wins and who loses. No matter what trade you take, indicative always decides. Not what the prices on your MT4 or on your outside charting is. So when I realized that, I was like, oh, okay, now this is making more sense to me. And that's when I slowly begin to make more progression towards understanding the NADEX platform. That's when I got into NADEX. You understand what I'm saying? I got further away from outside shit. I stopped using MT4, stopped looking at any outside charting, and I only looked at NADEX. I'm like, this indicative is the only number that matters over here. This right here going to determine if you win or lose your trade. So this is the only number that you really need to be concerned with. So I think that it didn't really take me that long to figure it out, because by the time I figured that out, then I knew what I needed to do. I'm like, all right, so the market here is what you need to actually understand and focus on. And that's when, it just progressively went from that point on. So it didn't really take me that long. I would say probably a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Of experimentation and just figuring stuff out on the platform. Oh goodness. Jay Carl said, I literally just witnessed what you were talking about on last night's training. She said, who know Mark best? Like, who wore it best? I'm only watching the EU because we talking about it. Pele said, I won 100 contracts on this one. Wait, there's only 30 seconds left. Oh, okay, I got you. Like being emotional, I got you. Yep. And that's all it is. Stacy said, what the GU doing? I ain't looking at the GU in a long time. Like, I purposely have not been looking at other markets because I want y'all to look at them and y'all tell me what it's doing. Shawnee said, my first 5 months or so, I used MT4. The progression is real. Yep. Yep. Oh, snap. Sabi recorded? Oh, shit. Woo! Well, first of all, Sabi, here you go. Sabi is recording. Let's go. Oh, shit. Come on, Sabi. All right, if I can get this thing to play. Damn. That's the only thing about this platform. Like, this Facebook. This shit acts stupid sometimes. Let's see if I can play it now. Damn, man. There we go. There she blows. And hold up, before I do that, let me look at this EU real quick, because I see that there is more movement in it. But let's see how this right here looks. Well, that's too much movement, but I'm still looking at how it's moving. Yeah, it's still got that little bit of burst, that little bit of burst in it. But overall, it's still looking like it's trying to maintain the integrity of the slow condition. It's attempting to, but we'll see. So this is it's 4:45 now, so we're going into the close. Well, we'll see how that comes along. Let me look at this video that Sabi sent. Let's see. All right, so this is on the Aussie. I don't think Sabi's looking at things properly though. She's looking at a buy on the Aussie on the 69.33. Okay, so I think she's looking at it backwards. All right, so we got to help Sabi because she's not understanding. But I'm very proud of her for sharing. See, and this is, look, this is how important this is. Now, she shared this video, and the video immediately lets us know what she needs help with. You see that? I would have never known that if she didn't record. She could have been doing this the whole time. The way that she's looking at the binaries is not right. So think about that. Think about how many people might do that. When you record and you share and you let us see what you're looking at and how you're looking at things, now we can really help you. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna help Sabi. I'm gonna make sure that I help her tonight if she comes on training. And then I have the video to use as a reference so I can play it during training. You understand? See, this is why nobody's gonna be left behind that's on TA. Because it doesn't matter what's going on with you, it's gonna be rectified and it's gonna be fixed. And it could be something as simple as that. It's like something as simple as just looking at the wrong binary or looking at binaries the wrong way. That could be the reason that you're not understanding. See, we got this, man. We got it. We got it. Oh, I'm gonna send it. Let me send it to the other chat. Hold on. Let me send it over there. There it is. Yep, there it is. So look at that. Now that's for the Aussie, and the way that she's looking at it is not right. Look at the ticket that she pulls up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You shall see. You shall see. All right. Let's see. Kasim said, I feel like I want to rush my trading success so I can quit my job ASAP. Man, oh man. Retire my parents. When did you feel comfortable going full time? It takes time, Kasim. It takes time. If like being totally honest and transparent, when I decided to go full time, I was on a good job. Like I left a great job to trade full time. But when I did, I was in position already profitable, and I had already made like twice as much as what I was earning on the job. I had already doubled my salary in profits in the market. And at that time I was making like 85,000 a year. So by the time I left that job, I was already in position in my trading. You understand what I'm saying? So like you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're depending on money when you leave the job. You want to already have yourself in position financially when you leave the job. You want where you are to already be established. This is why it's so important to train, because the only way that you're going to be able to do that is by working out everything. You got to work out all of your shit to get into position in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? You got to work all of your shit out. Once you work all of your shit out, now you got the skill set. Now you can apply the skill set and be consistent. And I think what happens is people way too often think too far in advance before they have the skills. They're already thinking about leaving a job, retiring. Like it's cool to think about that, but you want to actually have the ability to do it before you think about wanting to do it, if that makes sense. So basically you want to put yourself in position first, and you can only do that by having the skill first. If you don't have the skill first, it ain't gonna matter. You're gonna be under pressure. You don't want to be under pressure when you are in a full-time trading career. You want to be in position where if you don't get trades for however long, it's like it don't matter. With the project 30 Trades of Freedom that I'm doing now, that's going to be the next one that everyone kind of focuses on. Project 21 is the one that everybody's focusing on right now. But after that, some are picking and choosing which one they want to do. But let's just assume that everybody looks to do the 30 Trades of Freedom. Now we talking about only 30 trades to put yourself in position. And when you get in position, literally like one trade is paying for months worth of bills, or for one trade in that position, which means that you can go for however long the market ain't giving it up for, and you'll be just fine, because once the market does give it up, you'll be there to get it. If the market's not giving it up, you okay. You're just waiting. Mind you, this is like I'm making reference to you actually being like full time at this point. Once you achieve 30 Trades of Freedom, you're in position as a full-time trader. You're now in that position. And I'm talking about being there for a period of time before you leave your job still. You know what I'm saying? Like you get into that position, maybe you wait another 30 trades at that level before you leave your job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you build up and earn high five, low six figures before you leave the job. It depends on how you want to do it. But my point is that you want to ensure that you actually have the skills and the ability to do it. That is the most important part of it. Like there can be no compromise with that right there at all. Does that make sense? You can't compromise with that part. You can't compromise with the skill set. You have to have it. If you don't have it, all you have really to deal with, and all you're dealing with is a win streak, which is you flipping the coin and you just so happen to get tails until it's heads. You can't build a career off a winning streak. You can't build a career off of flipping the coin. You can only build your career off of being the coin. Yeah, we need shots for that right there. You can only build a career off of being the coin. So that's my perspective on it, which I think is the right perspective. I think that that's the right way to look at things. Cause Sim said I trade Forex, but trading is trading, and you dropping some crazy game. Definitely, man. Like this is regular shit right here that we doing. Uh-huh. Gee, you making me happy about life. Jay Carly said, there's no better feeling than getting through weeks of what the fuck and do not do anything and just wait. And then you see that, yes, what the F itness doesn't last forever. Yes, 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 yes. It comes, man. IG is finished. Damn, we was on here for 2 hours. Okay. I need to share that too. That was a good one. That segment just now was hard. That was good. I'm glad that we got that on this. So that's part 2 right there. All right, cool. All right, man. Damon said, you got to set a realistic goal. Yep. He said, retirement sound good until you realize them bills don't stop. and you don't have the skill to keep consistent income. Woo. Come on, man. Come on. Peleus Mark, if you don't get a trade for a month, how much can you get on one trade? What limit is there? It's no limit. It depends on your contract size. Like at 300 contracts, one trade is like $5,400 on one trade. So that kind of puts things in perspective for you a little bit. When I talk about one trade paying months and months worth of bills, that's what I mean. Or for one trade. You know, then there's other aspects of that because I intentionally keep my bills and everything low. Like I live below my means. So I'm not living like a high on a hog type of lifestyle. I'm very comfortable and I live below my means. So always cash heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me get off this, y'all. Damn, I forgot I had to go do something. But Kasim, man, tune in to the live probably tomorrow. I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that. Stop calling me. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all.